The good news this morning in relation to Queensland, no new cases detected overnight, but lingering concern about what could happen over the next couple of weeks with that Brisbane Detention Centre outbreak having happened in the last several days, and concern that there could be community transmission as a result of that. Reporter Stephanie Zillman joins us now from Brisbane. Steph, g'day. So 0 new cases. What's driving these queues that there have been these shots of?
Good morning, Joe. Well, ultimately, it's this consistent advice from the government that they're concerned about the cases we simply don't know about. Of course, this latest cluster in Queensland began at the Youth Detention Centre, and it's believed that that whole cluster started as a result of someone being asymptomatic and simply not knowing that they were unwittingly transmitting the virus. So it's great news to see Queenslanders turning out in such large numbers across Greater Brisbane to get tested, but there certainly are some very long queues at one particular testing centre in Murarrie, for example, in Brisbane's south side. We've seen huge queues snaking for hundreds of metres. So a great commitment from people there to stand in those queues and wait for their tests. Another caller, for example, who rung into local radio this morning said that at a separate testing clinic, they went in this morning and it was all over in about 3 minutes. So perhaps people just need to spread out, pick which testing clinic they're going to, and just make sure that they don't give up. And there are plenty of testing clinics to go around, dotted all throughout Greater Brisbane. But Dr. Young, our Chief Health Officer, spoke a short time ago, encouraging people just to be patient and wait in those lines. Let's have a listen to what she had to say.
Because the cases we don't find are the ones that can lead to chains of transmission if we don't find them and then can't get on top of them and manage them. So thank you again to all of those people who came forward yesterday and got tested.
And Steph, tell us about what officials are thinking about the origin of this Brisbane outbreak.
Yeah, Joe, this is a really interesting development. At this stage, there's been extensive serology testing at the Brisbane Youth Detention Centre, and we were told this morning that preliminary tests that have come back indicate that there could be a link between one woman who illegally entered Queensland last month after being in a Melbourne hotspot and not declaring that she'd been there, subsequently spreading the virus to a number of people. So early test results for those serology tests indicate that there could be a link there. That the cluster at the Youth Detention Centre, a number of those people have this B112 strain, the same strain of the coronavirus that's been widely circulating in Melbourne. They were very adamant, though, Queensland health officials very adamant this morning, that it's simply too soon to know definitively one way or the other if indeed those two cases, those two clusters are linked.
Okay, reporter Stephanie Zillman there in Brisbane.